Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to a 71 degree August 16th. Today is a Wednesday. We've made it to hump day. Man, so we were saying it's going to be cooler rest of the week. Well, that's not including today. It is going to be cooler by 1 degree here and 1 degree in Vancouver. You won't even notice the difference. It's going to be just as hot. It's going to be a smoke. That's all right. Got to have some of those in the summer, because then it turns into very mild weather the rest of the year. It's going to be great. But anyway, on hump day, got to go do the JOB. So come on along. 84 and sunny. Just a couple degrees less than what it was yesterday.
Yeah. She's still going to be hot.
Yeah, it's 1 degree here, 1 degree
at home.
At home. Ooh. It'll be just the same day as it was yesterday.
Yeah, she's going to be hot by the end of the day.
Yeah.
She's hot now.
Oh, it's a bad. I took that other than the fans blowing the blazing heat at me on that K1600. I was comfortable riding in 100 degrees.
That's good. It's funny how fast you get used to stuff.
Just get used to it real fast.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway.
We better go.
Today's hump day? Yeah, today's hump day.
Yes.
So we're halfway through.
Mm-hmm.
I'm already worried about this weekend. I literally can't get it out of my head.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Have a great day there, Mama.
You too, sweetheart.
Love you. See you. Bye.
I love you.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Well, does this look familiar to you? Customer states, since we fixed the park brake, the engine's running too hot on the right hand side. I am not joking with you. Seriously. That's the complaint. Well, when this thing got dropped off originally, it was cold and rainy out here. I don't know if I don't remember when he bought this thing. I don't know if he's ever ridden it in the summertime. Guess what? F3 radiators toss some heat at you. And yes, it will be hotter on the right-hand side than the left-hand side, because the coolant goes into the right-hand radiator first, goes through the radiator, travels over to the left-hand, goes through that radiator and goes back. So I was sitting here with a temperature, which I got in my pocket, temperature gun, and the fans are kicking on. Well, according to the right radiator, the fans are kicking on at 206 and shutting off at about 180. But when the fan comes on at 206, that's what the right radiator temperature is. The left radiator is 203. They're always a couple 3 degrees different. The right is always hotter. But 6 degrees, not in your lifetime would you notice the difference of that. Hooked it up to the computer, no fault codes. I can look at the history. It is running at perfect temperatures. You can see all that. It's not doing absolutely anything wrong. But I'm out here test riding it just to make sure. You guys have known, I've said, well, I didn't find anything. Then I go out and ride it. And guess what? You find something. That is just one of the reasons you always test ride everything. Because with it sitting there, fans running, computer hooked up to it, everything's doing what it's supposed to do, that doesn't mean that it's something isn't doing something. Yeah, I don't know if he's been riding this thing in the summer before or not, but yeah, welcome to the F3s. But that being said, the F3s, as far as liquid cooled motorcycles go, the RTs, you can't even put them in the realm, because you literally don't feel the heat from them ever, because the radiators are sitting flat, not sideways like these are. So when the fans are running, not only is it pushing the air straight out, there's no cavity for it to linger, but it's also grabbing engine bay temperature, or yeah, temperature that's building up in there, and it's dragging that out the front too. And when you take off, the way it exits out the radiator ducts, it never makes it to your feet. You just never feel it. But you definitely, you have 3 guys chime in, you know what I'm talking about. But it's never at a point that you go, ooh, forgot F3's blowing all that heat at my feet. But it's never anything where you're like concerned. And the heat that you feel, like I say, just lasts for a few seconds. And then the airflow does what it's supposed to, and you don't notice it anymore. It's just a brief moment. And yes, the fans are functioning perfectly like they should. I think it's 90 something out here. I don't know what it is. It's hot. Hotter than normal. The nice thing about this trip, should my nerves and ticker and everything else survive it, I overanalyze and worry about everything. So, you know, initially I'm scared to death of this thing. I'm excited to go, but scared at the same time. I don't know, it's just got this little thing since you're a kid, you know, am I going to say something stupid, do something stupid? It's literally childish. But it works as a good kind of a defense thing for me, kind of, because I end up doing really well because I'm so scared to do something wrong. I don't go in thinking this is going to be a breeze and then get a surprise. You know, I look at the worst case scenario and it can only be better than that. So, and it's never as bad as what I think it'll be, if that makes any sense. And yeah, when I was in school for computer science, electrical engineering, we had a lot of speech classes. I had to do speeches, write speeches, technical speeches, you know. And yeah, I learned a whole lot from that, even though that's been many moons ago. I still remember all that stuff. But anyway, woo, we caught ourselves. Let's hear some fans run here. Yeah, between stopping here and going slow on my little route back there, we'll kick up some fans going. We'll do a quick stop and check the temperature. Fan never came on. We'll make it come on. The temperature gauge is perfect. Dead center in there. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. We'll find a place to stop with it for a second and let her cycle. Oh, I'll go down to my little turnaround thing down there, and I'll be in the shade. Well, I don't know. It's early enough in the day, there might not be a shade. We'll work it out. But there was a bike, I didn't quite pay attention to what it was, that was taking a left-hand turn. He was at the front of the light like I was, and anyway, he got the left-hand turn signal first, and he takes on and blah, 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 blah. It's like, oh my Lord, what is this thing? It was one of the phenomenal 750 Shadow Honda. There we go, there's the fans. 750 Shadow Hondas, and the guy had gutted out the stock muffler. Nothing, literally nothing sounds as bad as that. Let's just swing over here in this shade right here. I want to catch them before they shut off here. Good thing is park brake works consistently. Are you gonna read? Oh. Basically 184, so it was right at its shut-off point. 187. Nothing is wrong with this thing. You can't see through the grill, but if you take that grill out of there, it literally looks like the intake that would split off the two jets. And you can see the radiator. You can see it's laying in there sideways on both sides. And if you have the inner tub stuff taken out, you can see the routing. Water pumps over here, deep down on the side of the cylinder head on the right hand side, and it funnels it into this radiator, comes across, goes through that one, and then back to the pump. So the right's always going to be slightly hotter than the left. Like I say, you'll never notice that difference. Crazy, huh? The crazy things you come across. But you know, if the guy took the time because he feels this, he believes something. Let's try to do it in the same place here. 177. Oh, now we're still getting hotter. 92 is what that ground is right there. 187. 180. I'm actually getting cooler right now. So there we are. The trigger for it's actually on the side of the cylinder head, so the radiators can be at different levels. So in that case, yeah, actually cooler. Boy, them things run good, don't they? They are some air pumping bad boys. I have to say I haven't felt the heat once. Ooh, S1000RR. That's a bad boy right there. No curb scoopers, so I don't have to worry about that on this. The way the F3s are set up, even if you somehow or another get suckered into putting one of those things on, let them hit all you want. It doesn't, you can't damage your cooling system with them. But still, when you hang something, hook something, like catch it on a flat curve like that, it destroys your tub. Oh man, and all that stuff and the labor involved is stupid expensive. Don't put that, just please buy your Spyder. You know, do some comfort things to it, you know, your backrest, whatever you want. Preferably BRP stuff that lasts and's functional and may actually, in that case, add value to your bike. Just ride the thing. Go out and enjoy it. People are so focused with tinkering with everything. But it's been that way as long as I've been doing this. And usually it's new people to the sport that do it, and I guess that's okay. You live and learn. Sometimes you learn some very, very expensive mistakes or lessons, as it may be. I don't need to stop here and let this thing cycle. Oh yeah, there's no shade out here this early in the morning. Of course, it may be noon by now. Alright, today's the day we're going to fly a wheel and do it like a stunt car. We're going to fly a wheel And we're gonna go in the little gap here. Here we go. Yeah, the Spyder's just not in the mood. Let's try this next one. She's still not in the mood. You guys didn't seriously think I was gonna fly a wheel. Let's get some good air flowing through it. Let's go chase down our lot boy. I wonder if I can scare him. That probably wouldn't even be funny, huh? Oh, I can't get through with him. He probably thinks there's really a car behind him. That's funny. I'll leave it right here. I don't have a lot of room in there. Make sure I got big enough hole things can come by. Alright. Well, thanks for coming for a ride on this F3 Standard for like the third time in the last couple of months, I think. Absolutely phenomenal bike. Oh, by the way, the coolant and everything's level and everything's fine. Radiators are sitting up there. Well, you can't because this is mono, but it's got this cool stereo sound. It trips you out. Yeah. No heat. No additional heat. Just typical water cooling thing. And let me tell you, Spyders are the best of them all. Other than them old twins that blow everything out that right hand side, they'll smoke you. You know what the rear pegs are best for on the F3 Standard model? Foot pegs to get on and off. Perfect. That's how you get on these things, especially when you're old. Alright, she's the beauty. Well, hello there, YouTube. Man, it's 5 minutes after 8 and it is 92 degrees out here still.
Feels good.
Was it quite as hot today? But it's lingering and the humidity is super high. It's like thick out here. Kelly goes, oh, I like it.
Feels good.
It feels humid. Anyway, that was a fun day. Fun ride on it. You hear that bee fly by?
Mm-hmm.
Fun ride on that F3 Standard. That was really cool. I'm out there tinkering around and I never got the Tinder lead cord or Optimate cord. Put on the GSA. I printed out my little 12 volt output only sticker on there. So if it gets handed off with that on there, they know you're not supposed to plug a Tinder in there.
Yeah.
You get people saying that, well, you hook up to it with a BMW charger. That's a $1,700 charger that sits and analyzes for about 10 seconds before it adds any power. There's all these filters and everything else that's built into that thing. It's designed to hook directly to the bike without any kind of shock or pulse or nothing.
Yes.
But anyway, now I think we'll roll out.
All right.
I'll get going on another subject here.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And you guys have an amazing Thursday or Friday.
Heck yeah. All right.
We see you in the morning.
We'll see you then. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.